morning, everybody, and welcome to this webinar of construction engineering. Thank you, everybody, for joining. We will just wait 2-3 minutes until other participants have joined, and then we will begin. Thank you.
Okay, then for us in CAD+T, you have to go here in module. We have a 2 module for CAD+T in planning module and construction module. Today we have a webinar for construction module, so we are not discuss on this module. We are discussing on this module. First, we'll click on here construction module. Here we have a that construction module will activate for us. Here we have a command from elevation and command from construction, command from conditioning, command from macros, insert, and these from come from AutoCAD normal command. Here we have a from CAD+T layout, dimensioning, layer, output, and create. I will give you quick introduction of these commands so that we can start. Here you can see we have a 4 window for construction engineering module. We have here a top plan. Here we have a front elevation. Here we have a left elevation. Here we have isometric view. Same as 3D Max. We can work in any window at same time. We can see from front view, top view, elevation and side elevation and isometric elevation. In elevation, we have a here command isolate object or isolate element. We have here hide element. We have here show single element. Suppose if you are hiding number of elements in your drawing, but you want to unhide any single element which you want to work over there, so you can unhide that element from here. Here unhide all elements. Suppose you have 5 elements in your drawing, means 5 part, top panel, side panel, bottom panel, that you have already hide but you want to again show in CAD+T. So you can click here, then that all the elements or all the part will shows in your drawing. Here we have a 2 option, without work cones and with work cones. Without work cones means suppose you are creating any cabinet in construction engineering. There you have applied a hardware, but you don't want to show that hardware to client for represent your drawing. So you can go here without work on, then whole cabinet will show without any hardware. And same for this one with work ons. With work on means if you want to show your cabinet including hardware, then you have to click here and you can show your all hardware there. In construction area, this is our main area to draw any part from scratch. Here we have a part, create any part. From here we have here modify part. If we want to some modification in that part, we can do from here. We have a copy part, same as AutoCAD command. We have a mirror part, move part, rotate part, but use of these 4 commands are totally different from AutoCAD. I will tell you how we can use in this training session later. Here we have a 2 option for delete. First option out of the view, second option out of the drawing. Meaning, suppose you have a multiples part in front elevation and you want to work only 2 parts, front and side. But due to in wireframe mode, you are not able to find which is your exact part where you have to apply machining and anything. Then what you can do, you can select out of the view which you don't want to able to see in that part. So you can click here and select that part, then that part will be will hide from your front elevation. And either it's a where you want, either it's you want from top elevation, you can also add. And for the second option, out of the drawing, meaning if you don't want that part in your drawing, you can delete from here. Means if you delete it from here, then it will delete it from all four views. Here we have a trim and stretch command, same as AutoCAD, but using of these 2 commands are totally different. We have a slice command also. Here we have a assign outline contour and delete outline contour, meaning if you have already create any part or any shape in CAD+T, but you want to change that part into complex shape and any other shape, and you want to remain all the property of that material and name remain same, then simply you just click here and assign that normal part to as your new required part. Same as for if you want to delete that part, you can also do from here. Here we have a construction command intersect part continuously, meaning if you want to join your cabinet or carcass in butt joint, you can do from here. And if you want to do your cabinet in miter joint, you can do from here. Generates panel, we are doing only this command, align and dimension material. Suppose you create a top panel with grain directs in lengthwise, but later client told you we don't require grain direction in length direction, we want grain direction in widthwise. So you can change the grain direction accordingly, then your cutting list will automatically update as per your grain direction. Here we have show edges. Show edges means if you forgot where you have applied the edge bending, and suppose for side panel or top panel you had applied the four side edge bending, but you don't require four sides, you required only three side, front and both side, you don't require back side, and you don't know where I had applied, so you can check from here show edges. Here we have a parametric creating profiles. Suppose you have some metal work, metal, either it's a T section, C section, I section, and hollow pipe, solid rod, whatever we have create in MS detail or SS detail, we can create from here. Here we have a conditioning session. In conditioning, we have some machining option. Machining, if we going here, we have some drilling option, gang drilling, grooving, rebate, milling, pocketing. Until pocketing, we are cover our command. Suppose you want give your adjustable self drill panel in your side panel, so you can do that drilling pattern in from here. Grooving for back panel, and if you want to give a groove for LED cutout, so you can do from here. Rebate, same for back panel, if you want a rebate joint in your back panel, you can do from here. For milling, you if you want create some customization, molding and skirting, these type of part you can create from here. Pocketing, as name is already defined, pocketing means if you want to do some pocketing in your part, either it's a through and through cut and through, and either you want some embossed, oh sorry, de-embossed in that part, you can do from here. After conditioning, we have here macros. Macros, what is the meaning of macros? Meaning we have some already tie up with Hatik, Hefle, these are automatic connection, Blum, Grass, and some other brands also, Lamileo and these type of brands. Meaning if you want some hardware from automatically placed from our CAD+T software, so simply we have go there. Suppose we required only Blum, so we go here in, we'll select only the Blum catalog from here, and then we have a some Blim hardware automatically in our catalog. We just simply select that as per our requirement, and we will shortlist that hardware from here. Then we'll apply it only as we have only single command to applying here. At here connection in cone, we can apply that hardware in our cabinet. Block manager, if we want to create some standardization of your cabinet, suppose you create your wardrobe as a standard, internal carcass of your wardrobe as a standard, but only later what you can do, you can only change the length and width and depth only, but all the construction will remain same, then you can save one time only in CAD+T block manager. Thereafter you just simply drag and drop and mention as your required size. Suppose today you are creating a 2400 height and 1000 width and 560 depth cabinet or carcass for wardrobe, and in future and in later, suppose you require that same construction wardrobe but in different size. You just simply drag and drop and mention your size there, whatever you have required, and then that cabinet will already create from itself. Here we have a material creator in CAD+T module. In CAD+T database, we have creating a some material for edge bending. We have a boards, veneer, solid wood, special hardware. Vanish means whatever paint item will come here. We can also create as per own requirement. Then here, these all are command until from here to here will come from AutoCAD. If we required any dimension and create any line, polyline, we can do from here. In layout section, we have a multiple option for creating section, creating automatic drawing, automatic elevation. We can create from here. Position number, we can define our position number from here if we required any then we have some here output option. In output option, we can create automatic cutting list. Huh. Then we have create automatic cutting list in Excel, and we have other software our for ERP classic. We can also create that type of cutting list in automatically in CAD+T. We'll show you later. And then here we have a some output a what we call create a tool and create a NC programming. For that we have all the data from here. So I will quickly start to draw a part from here from scratch. So that for that I will go to here create part. While I am going to in create part, new window will open for us. Here we have a part template. Suppose we have standardized part length, width, and thickness. We can do and set as our own requirement part template from here. I will show you. We have some. Suppose we have some cabinet for here, and so suppose we have a standard side, bottom, side, and top. So we can create as per our own requirement all the things length, width, and thickness. Part name, material we can define later. We just simply go here and select that part and simply drag and drop. So first I will create a new part for you. Single part property, meaning here in name. Suppose I'll need a I need to draw a top panel. I'll mention here top panel. Short name is not for you and our what we call floor person or production person. Short name is only for our automatic connection. As I saw you before, we have automatic hardware catalog there from Blum, Hafele, Hattie. If we require automatic connection from that catalog, then we have to mention here our short name. Right now I have some creating our as per own requirement short name. Later you can also change as per your own requirement if you want some change. So for top panel, I'll create here top panel name is TOSH. For top panel, grouping means what type of top panel for top panel, which type of material you want to use. In paneling, we have here MDF, plywood, chipboard. Any type of boards will come here. Also gypsum board, marble, glass, mirror, everything which calculate in meter square will comes in panel. Fitting any kind of hardware if you want to create first time in your library, that type of hardware will creating from here. Solid wood, as it's already represent their name, solid wood means if you want to create a wooden part and wooden item, you can go from here and select that part. Special part, if you some special part requirement that you have already draw in some other software and you want to open that part in this software, you can import that part in our software, then recall that part as a special part. Thereafter you can apply material, and then cutting list will automatically apply on that part also. So I'll create that new part from panel. After creating a new part, we have here amount option. Amount, we don't need to change anything in amount. We always kept here one. Part number, if we have a ERP Classic or ERP Tom Pro module, then we have to mention here some part number. Otherwise, we have to always kept here blank. In comment, suppose you don't have in your database MR MDF or FR grade MDF, but material thickness you have, suppose 18 thickness material MDF you have, but in your database you don't have, but you want to use that top panel in MR grade or FR grade, then you simply mention here comment FR MDF. Then please don't press enter. If you are pressing enter key, then that comment will not reflect to show in your cutting list. Always press tab button once after you give any comment, then press tab button. Here we have a material option. In material we have a top varnish, means upper surface of the panel, which you have to apply either paint, lacquer, sealer. You can go from here. Top veneer means outer surface of your panel, applying veneer, laminate, whatever you can select from. Core material means your main material. For taking core material, you have to go here and search material from here, view material option. Suppose I want to create a 17 MDF, I'll go here in thickness and mention 17 and press enter. In my case, I don't have any 17 MDF, then let me check why it's not come. Just give me a second.
Sorry for this short interruption while we'll get back the screen on. As Kapil already explained, obviously you can have here in your own material database as well. What he was showing you is our standard material database that already comes with the system, where we have the most used materials in there. Nevertheless, these materials, they can be then adapted to your materials with your material name, material code, and any type of material that you use. If it's now panels like MDFs, or if it's solid wood, glass, metal, marble, or any other material. Also, Kapil was already mentioning that we have the catalogs of the most used hardware suppliers in there. So by default, you already get the hardwares from Hefele, Hattie, Grass, Bloom, Lamello. Their full list of them, we get them directly supplied from the supplier. So you have all kinds of hardwares, runners, hinges in there. And if you need to have anything else, then you can also adjust them. So you can even make your own hardware, or you can even have Chinese ones. All right, I think Kapil is back in.
Yeah, yeah.
So we will continue.
Yeah.
No worries.
Okay. So I will start that top panel from beginning. I will go to here name, top panel, short name I'll give here Tosh. Grouping, I have select the panel from here. Then we have go here core material. In core material, if we go here, see all material which we have in database, then it will automatically show in that area. We'll select only thickness 17 So we have 70 pre-laminated board, but we need to use only plain MDF. Then I will go here in 18 and select here MDF. I'll select the normal MDF from here, 18 mm MDF, and then close. See, our part thickness is 18 mm, but we have to apply over there. Top is some veneer and bottom also a balancing or backing veneer. For top veneer, I'll go here and select 0.5 here. We have some, I will select 0.5 laminate over there, here. And for bottom coating, I'll select here from 0.5 mm balancing white laminate. Now you can check our part thickness is 19 mm, 18 mm our coat thickness, and 0.5 our laminate thickness. Here we have edge bending option. For edge bending, we have here four edge bending: side, front, top, back, bottom. And this arrow shows our grain direction. If suppose our grain direction like that, then this is our front edge bending, this is our back edge bending, this is our top edge bending, and this is our bottom edge bending. So I'll select first right side red color edge bending from here, and we have option, open option, new option here, no edge bending before after. Suppose if you don't want to apply edge bending in front, so you can go here in front. And if you want to apply edge bending from front of the top panel, so you can go here after, and then go to here search option. Here we have a option of multiple edge bending. So either I have select 0.5, 1, 2 mm, 3 mm. I'll select PVC edge bending 1, then close. If we require all four edges with same edge bending, then what I have to do, I have select here and press right click, copy edge property from here, then select all three other edges with the help of control button, and press right click with press paste properties, meaning now our all four edge bending will same, but still it is not defined yet which edge bending will apply in first. As you can see here, orange, all four corner we have a here orange option. So I'll select here first in this option, then there. Suppose if we require a front and back edge bending first, thereafter we have to apply top and bottom edge bending, then we have to go here like that. This option shows that our front and back edge bending will apply first, then operator will apply top and bottom edge bending. Once our this area work is done, then what we have to do, we have to click here auto hide, then we have to mention only length and width. Suppose I'll take here 500 mm length, and no, sorry, 1500 mm length and 450 mm depth cabinet. Now we have here orientation, how we want to place that part in a particular views. Suppose for top view, I'll place the top panel. How we can place, either I use horizontal X and horizontal Y. Suppose I'll select here horizontal X, then we have to go here draw section. Once we have go here in draw section, we have option here placing option. But you can see either in front elevation, side elevation, we have a shows here two lines. One is red color and one is green color. Meaning of that color is red is your bottom side and green is your top veneer side. But this is not our accurate position which we have to apply, because we have to apply our green side is upper side. So we have go to here option back plane. Now you can check our upper face of panel is green and bottom face of panel is red. So this is our correct position. So we simply drag and drop like that. Then we have go to here in top front elevation. Here we can see here our UCS position is not in correct position, it's in X and Z position. For that we have start any modification in that particular view, we have to always press F5 button to correct our UCS. Now you can check after I am pressing the F5 button, now UCS will our correct position. So whatever operation I have to apply in front elevation, so I'll do accordingly. So now this is our base point 00 point. So if we require that part from here to here, we have command here move button, move part. either we have select that part from here, or either I have select that part from shortcut key is Q M enter. Q is for CAD+T, M for same as AutoCAD command. But before we use any CAD+T command, we have to add Q before. So I'll move it here 500. Now we have an option to create that part. Side panel, bottom panel has scratch from here, or should I have also option to mirror that part. Suppose I want to copy that, mirror that part from QMI, enter here, QMI, enter this part here, then QM, enter, move that part from here to here, and we have here option stretch command. Either we'll select from stretch part, or either I have select QS T, enter, select part and stretch that part from until here to here. Then QMI for mirror, and same reference point, same as AutoCAD. As you can see, I'll draw only one part in beginning, then I have used that part and mirror accordingly that part. So you can see here in isometric section, our all four panel will draw automatically, but still we are not complete our cabinet. Now we have to draw our back panel. If you are not habitual with a small window, so you can go to that particular window and go to here zoom view maximal. If you click here, then top view will your maximize will come in your maximize view. Now we have to create a back panel. Either I'll create back panel same as I show you before from scratch, or else what I can do, QMI, enter, select side panel, and mirror that part in 45 degree, and QST, enter, and select that part from until here to here. Suppose I want to use back panel in groove construction in half of the side panel and half of the top panel, and so I will do accordingly. Now I have to move that panel from inside, but for that I have to rename that part and rename modify that part thickness. So how we can do, we have to go here, modify part, or we have a shortcut command for that, QME or B3. I'll go from here and select that part and press enter. See our window will open, so we'll rename that part. For back panel we have a back panel name, back panel. For short name we have in our system BACK for back panel. These all are remain same. Now here for back panel in general we have to use either 8 mm MDF or 6 mm MDF. I'll take from here 8 mm MDF, and remaining material will same. But as our back panel are in groove, in all four side are in groove, so we don't require edge bending for back panel. So I'll select all four edges from back panel and select here no edges, meaning no edge bending will require for the back panel. See, it will shows like that, no edge bending will require. And then after update anything from here, we need to always click modify part. If we forget to modify part, then part will not modify. See, that part will update. Now our back panel is 10 mm inside from the back side. I'll move that thing and also check from here, is it correct? Okay, it is correct. Now I am minimize that view from here. Now I have to work in side elevation. So I'll go here, either if I want to work with a small window, so then I have to click here F5 button to correct the UCS. Or if I want to work with bigger window side view, so we can go here, then automatically our UCS will correct. So here we have to also give back panel in groove for top panel and bottom panel. For that I'll select stretch, QST, enter, select that part and give the direction until where we have to require. Then as I show you before, here we have option show edges. Suppose I'll select show edges from here and see our top will like that and green direction will like that, and I will show you in top elevation for correct view. I'll select top panel. See our top and bottom edge bending will apply later, and our front and back edge bending will apply before. So it will look shows like that. We have already mentioned there. And for side panel, if we go here, see all four side we have applied here edge bending, but for top and bottom we don't require edge bending. So we will update that back panel from side panel edge bending from M3 modify part, but for that I have to also check the back panel grain direction. See, as I show you before, back panel grain directions are like that because I mirror that side panel as a back panel. So update the grain direction for back panel. I have to go here, generate and align dimension material, then select back panel from here, then go to this view where we have to change that grain direction. I have simply give grain direction like that and press enter. Now if again if I have to require check the grain direction, I simply go here in again show edges. Now you can check our grain direction will like that. It will update accordingly as per our requirement. But still we have not still changed that part name and edge bending of side panel. So for that I'll go here, select parts and press enter. Here we have a option so that three part we have selected, but still as I show you before, I have copied and mirrored that part, so still that part name will also remain same. So I need to also update that part name. So if I'll select that particular part, it shows where it is our part. So if I need both side panel with same time, so I'll select both these part with control button and rename top panel to side panel. And we have here shortcut name is side. If we have to if we want to material remain same, then we can select here. Suppose in that case we don't require a top and bottom edge bending, so what we have to do, we have select this. See, after I'll select the top edge bending, that red line shows that direction. So here we have selected from that direction. So if we require here edge bending, so we don't need to change anything. If we don't require edge bending at here, so we'll select these two line and required as a no edge bending. And then after I have to also change this from top panel to bottom panel. For bottom panel we have a short name is BOSH for bottom panel. All property will remain same. Simple, then modify part. After modify part, I'll again go here, show edges and see part. See, this time it will show front and back edge bending. And if you can also go here, and then you can also see the part name will updated. Length and width also shows. Material it will also shows, and edge bending where we had applied the edge bending it will also show. We have a here right now a wireframe mode. If we want to see that 3D view as a shaded mode, so we have a shortcut command IR enter. See, this time it will shows in color. And if we want to see that view in wireframe mode, we have command here IR0 enter. Either we can also control from here, shaded, conceptual, hidden, realistic, shaded, same as AutoCAD command. Then we have here option for shutters, but for shutter we have to go here in top view, adding we need to add here vertical partition. So I will copy that side panel from here and place it from here to here. Now QST, enter, select, enter. Now I have to update that name of that panel also. Middle panel, and for short name for middle panel is MISE. And here we don't require a back edge bending because back panel side of this panel will fix with back panel, so we don't require edge bending from back side. Now we have to draw shutters. For shutter we have either we are going from scratch or we have copied that same part from there here. But for shutter I will create from scratch. I will show you while I create a shutter from scratch. For that I will create quickly DWRS, enter, DWR, and suppose all property will remain same, but for door I will keep edge bending like that. Now I will select the length of shutter. We'll go here in automatic dimension and I will mention here until here to here. Then it will automatically calculate, and for width I'll go to here and calculate until here to here, and then divide by 2, enter. See, for door panel we have a option here in orientation, left side door and right side door. If we want to create left side shutter, we'll select left side door, and if we want to create right side shutter, we have create right side door. I'll select left side door first, then simply draw. Again, green side is outer side. I place that from here and go to here, press F5, QM, enter, place here. Now I will zoom that window, mirror that part, UST. First I will need to stretch that part 1 mm, and I'll take 2 mm gap between from here to here. Now QMI, enter, so as I told you before, why I create a door panel from there, I'll go to here in show edges option. See that blue circle will represent that door will apply automatic hinge with left side. If suppose we need shutter with left side opening, but that blue circle will appear in either here or here right side of that part, then automatic hinge will not apply in only for shutter or door case. We need to always cross check that circle will come in either it's a for left side door it will come in left side, and for right side door it will come in right side. That's the main thing. I'll quickly draw the cell for adjustable cell, QCO, enter, UST, enter, 50 mm inside as standards. QM, enter. I'll take 2 gap from here. QST, enter. I'll quickly update the sort name of that cell panel. For cell panel, we have a SHELF for adjustable self. For fixed self, we have sort name FISH. And then simply mirror. Now our cabinet is ready. So we have to apply automatic connection for cabinet. For that, we have to go here in macros. We have here generate new connection macros. After we select here, it takes some time to load because I'll restart my CAD+T. That time material will not upload. So it will take 1 or 2 minutes to load all the catalog from database. And, 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 and it take time to load because I have all installed all catalog in my database. Either it's from Hatik, Hafle, Blum. But in your case, if you are using only Blum catalog or only Hatik catalog, you can only use that catalog. Then it will not take time to load. So all catalog will load it. So I will deselect the old catalog because I have created and shortly that our own cone from Hatik database, Hafle database to our my own cone database. So I'll select only that. Suppose we require back panel in groove. So I'll already create back panel in groove option. So I'll select that from here. Then we have a option for connections. For connection, I have mentioned here KD double fix unit connections. I'll select that from here. For shutters we have here a hinge. I'll select here Blum hinge. It will automatically calculate our either it's a full overlay hinge or it's a half overlay or it's a inside hinge. It will always calculate itself where which hinge will apply on that particular part. For that, we have here a self pin. I have here a 3-pin self pin hole. Suppose I'll simply activate 4 command for that applying in our cabinet. So after that, I will go here. We have a 2 option for applying automatic connection. First one is CON, second one is CON. Meaning, suppose you have a multiple 5 to 6 cabinet in your single drawing and then you don't want to apply that cone in all cabinets, so always you have to go here CONE, then select your cabinet and that automatic cone will apply on that cabinet. But if you want to apply that cones in your all cabinets, either it's you have 5 cabinets in that drawing or you have a 6 cabinet, then all cabinet will apply in that cone. In our case right now we have only single cabinet, either we are selecting from here, either we are select from here, then it will apply on that part. So I'll select from here, then I have to select that part and press enter. Now it will analyze where they have to apply automatic connection on that part. And, and now our connection will apply automatically. I will show in zoom view as that center point will also show. For I need to hide that point. For that DDPT, enter. Of that point style. Now you can check our hinge will come, a dual minifix will come, because I have already set the parameters for that. If we have this much width of cabinet, then how many quantities of hinge dual minifix will apply on that part. And same for the back panel grooves, it will come automatically. Same for the cell pin, same for the door hinge. But still that will not reflect our part. Drill pattern will not reflect our part. If I'll select that side panel and show to you, see, only back panel groove will appear in that part, but drilling pattern of dual minifix and hinge will not appear that part. For that, applying that drilling pattern also in that part, we have to go here, analyze macros section. We have two options for analyze macros and macro analysis screen. If we want to clean that existing drill pattern, we can always go here and apply again new conf over there. So now I will apply analyze macros from here and select all the cabinet and press enter. Now I will isolate that side panel here. See, then drill pattern will come automatically this time. So that's the thing. Now we have to create automatic drawing. Either it's a single part drawing or either it's a complete cabinet drawing. We have to go here in layout section. We have a automatic front, back, side, and assembly. If we require front elevation drawing, we have to go here, and same as for these three. And automatic, if we click here automatic, if we required only single panel drawing, then I have to select only single panel from here, then automatic drawing will generate. Suppose if we required all the panels drawing from here, then simply select all panel from here and press enter. Now all drawing will generate automatically, include drilling pattern dimension and everything else. In just simple one click, it will generate automatically. So suppose these our side panel. Here it shows part number of our cabinet, side panel, part number, where it comes, groove of side back panel, drilling pattern of dual minifix, grains direction, everything will come automatically. Now I have to go again in construction section. Now suppose we have to require automatic drawing with assembly drawing. I'll go here and simply select the assembly. Now it will automatically create the outer dimension of our cabinet automatically. First start from top view, second start from front view, then side view, then isometric view. And, 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 and,
In the meantime, while we wait that this automatic drawing is finished, just wanted to check if we have already some questions. There was one question: what are the brands that come by default with your software? Just to repeat it again, if it's in terms of hardware, we have Hefele, Hettich, Brass, Bloom, Lamello already in there as a standard. And there was also a second question, what I see, what happens when you have collisions between different drilling? Is it shown in some way? So as we have the logics of the con in the back, this should not happen, that there are collisions. Plus, additionally, we have our CAM interface when you send there the drawing, which basically analyzes the material, the logics of the machine, the geometry, your tools as well, and make sure that all the machinings are correct and that there are no collisions. And it will also show you a preview. I hope this answers the question.
I need to show you a quick cutting list of that cabinet once it's complete. Okay, now it will complete. I'll go here and show you automatic generated quick cutting list from CAD+T. We'll go here in part list. But before creating a cutting list, we have to go here in positioning number and we have to sort that positioning order. Here, suppose we have create a cabinet, so we have renamed that cabinet from here, base cabinet, and whatever you recall that cabinet name, you can give that name as per your own requirement. In here, we have a dowel, minifix, everything will come here. Side panel length with all depth will automatically come. Now we have to go here and shortening that position, and then okay. Then we have to go here in part list. We have here multiple option of cutting list, but for showing you cutting list in Excel format, we have to go here and select file where we want to save. I'll select desktop and okay and create part list. Once it's done, then I have to go here, going to Excel, all the cutting list include the name, length, width, thickness, material name. If we applied veneer, what we have applied upper veneer and what we have applied bottom veneer, edge bending, left, right, top, bottom, all edge bending will come automatically. This is the thing. So if you have any question, you can ask me.
All right, let's give maybe 2-3 minutes to see if anybody else has any questions. Obviously, if any other questions come into your mind, you can always email or message us, please, and we will be happy to answer them.
Yes, we can also change as per our company. We can also change as per our own requirement. There we have a format for cutting list. You have own format. We can also do as per your own format. Yes, we can also do the macros for drilling or grooving with, as I show you before in machining section, we have also option. Automatic connection is only for the standardization. If we have a standard cabinet and standard item, so we can create a automatic connection only for the standard item. But suppose if we have some non-standard cabinet or item, will for that we have to go in manual machining area, then we have to go machining and applying that required machining from there. Either it's a drilling, it's a grooving, rivet, pocketing, anything of thing we can do from there manually as per our own requirement.
Kapil, maybe you can just show one quick example.
Yeah, I will show. Wait.
Thank you.
Okay, for that I have to analyze macros from that particular part and clean automatic connections also. And then I will isolate that part from here. Suppose I have to apply a drilling pattern for self on that side panel. So I have to go here in machining section. Machining section, we have option here. Either it's a single drilling, it's a gang drilling. I'll select gang drilling. Gang drilling, we have two option: front, back, horizontal. But for beginning, we are advised to users to use only these two option in beginning, because if you are using these option and in beginning you are not habitual of these two horizontal options, so might be you have some chance to you have to doing some mistake. So meaning of front and back, suppose I going to in this view, and this view we have two option to applying. Either I have to apply outer side of the side panel, either I have to apply drilling option in back side of this panel. So if I have to apply outer side, then I'll select from back, front from here. And if we have to apply back side, then I have to select back side. In that case, we have to apply back side. I'll select here. And as I told you before, we have to always set the coordinate from here. And then we have here option for diameter. For drilling, we have generally using 5 mm drilling hole. Depth, for suppose we have a kept here 18 19 mm panel, in generally we kept 14 to 13 mm depth. Grid of uh, grid of whole diameter or whole lines means center to center we give mostly in 32 mm and multiple of 32 mm grid, so I'll kept here 64 mm. Then we have option here single line drilling, multiple line drilling. I'll select suppose this drilling from here, and here we have other option center drilling and fixed dimension distance drilling. So I'll select this one. Then we have go here h1 is our from here to here. I'll kept here suppose 50 mm. H2 I'll kept again 50 mm from front side also. Vertical A means from upper to bottom what he need to follow. Suppose I'll kept here 100 mm. Then we have to go here generate. In generate option, system will ask us select part to be work on, meaning select that part we have to apply machining. I'll select that part. See, it will automatically applying the drilling machining as per our own requirement. Now if I will check the dimensions, I'll go here. What I kept there, I mentioned there 50 mm from back side, 50 mm from front side, and grid between two hole is 64 mm. But I'll cap here is 100 mm and here is 100 mm, but system will follow as per the panel length, because system will follow these grid pattern. So it will give our a nearby of 100, whatever we get nearby of 100. So system will give that dimension in that case. So these are the things we can do manually also. Either we have to do some drilling, grooving, rebate, milling. I will show you some milling option also. I have some tools for that. I have also let another part from here. Suppose I have to do some milling on top panel, so I'll isolate top panel from here and go to in machining option. In machining, I have a milling. Milling, we have already predefined some tools for in our CAD+T database. So I'll select this from here, or I'll select suppose this one, and then I'll kept here radius of tool is which already shown here. System will stuck. Don't know what. Yeah, I'll kept 15. Length of the tool is again 15. Depth, how much depth I want to use that tool is, suppose I kept here 15 mm depth. And then we don't need to change anything from here. And here we have a option alignment of tool. We have to give some path for creating a tool. So we have option 3 type option. The tool will run in right side of that line, tool will run on that line, tool will run left side of that line. But for that we have a option here, either we'll create a new polyline from here, or if we have already created, we can select from here. I will quickly create from polyline here. Suppose I need tool in that shape. So then I will check. I forget to use that middle here. So I'll select middle. Then again I will check. Now this time tool will run on that middle of that line. Then once it's done, I will select here confirm machining, and then close. I'll go here isometric, zoom in that window and show you that thing. These are the things we can do. It's depend on as our own requirement. If you have any another questions. For custom hinges and custom fitting, we have to create that in our catalog only once time, only one time. Then after we just need to simply drag and drop option. Yeah, for creating any customization tool, it is not a big deal. We can create only 1 or 2 minutes for customization in milling option, for milling tool. Is there any another question? No, we provide a online training session. If you purchase software, then we also provide an online training session.
Yeah, and additionally as well, we have our support center where when you purchase the software, you will get access to it, where you can create tickets when you have a problem, for example, and you will also find other resources of articles, the newest features, and little tutorials. One more question. Is it subscription-based or pay per question problem? Okay, so I guess this is for the support center. So our software comes normally with a maintenance contract, and that contract basically includes the latest updates, fixes, and as well the support center. All right. If there are no more questions, then I would say thank you very much for your attendance. Thank you, Kapil, for showing.
Thank you to all. Bye-bye.
And have a lovely day. Thank you. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.